in the place where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello, can you see me, can you hear me, can you let me know? That'll be just swell. I know you just see me, but you know. The hat, the famous hat. Good. You hear me as well? Can you hear me now? The camera has been lowered slightly. I think I'm going to change things around. I've currently got 2 monitors here, and I don't really need them if I've got the teleprompter, so I could move one of the monitors over here out of this onto this side, and then I can face in that direction when I'm working and in this direction when I'm streaming. So I might do that at some point, but it will involve a lot of unplugging and replugging and inplugging. Quick flash. If you are, speak up, will we are, speak up. Yes, oh bollocks, I've just done the same thing again as last time. Give us a second, just give us a second, will you? Give us a second. What else do I need? I need that. And that. There we go, sound. Yes, leads everywhere, and not a drop to drink. I've got loads. I've got 3 full setups in this place. Just so much going on. My throat's still a little bit as well. Probably because I haven't spoken much today. I've been in my room most of the day because I've been absolutely knackered. I've had the wheat bag on. We've also got a hot water bottle, which I didn't realise we had. So I'll be using that later. Just get a bit of heat into the shoulder. I've got the car going in on Monday and hopefully pick it up on Tuesday. I have a feeling I might have to go and see the doctor about it. It's the stroke shoulder, you see. Need to make sure it's not knackered. So how are you? How are you, Mandy? How are you in yourself? Are you alright? Oh, by the way, the link, the pinned link is for the live with Jay on Friday. I will put the actual link into the actual video description as well. That was just a placeholder from earlier on because I was in a rush. I was in a basil bush. I've seen the thing where you can get the little Lego men to hold your leads. I have seen that. The unfortunate problem with that, Mandy, is little Lego men probably cost more than actual designed lead holders. But they have got the right hands, haven't they? Those little C-shaped hands. They're exactly the right size, the right shape and everything. And it makes it look, if you film it correctly. Have you ever seen something called a tilt shift lens? Which is a bizarre lens. You can tilt it, and in the end shifts up and down and what have you. You can make it look as though pictures that you take of your hometown can make it look like a little toy town. It is bizarre, but a similar kind of effect. You can make it look as though the little characters are all properly holding on to massive cables, even though it's only a little cable. You know what the link is? You reminded me to pin it. Yes, I know, but there's only you here at the moment, and you said to say something, so I did. So it is. I will sneeze again tonight, just letting you know. Because it's like that, and that's the way it is. Tomash has sent me a message on Blue Sky. He will be here, but he's running a bit late by the sounds of it. So we'll have my pub rock shandy on the bar, waiting for when he gets in. You know what I'm saying? Have I done anything wrong today apart from obviously everything? Lights, camera, action, yeah, everything's fine, I think. I will have missed something, won't I? You have seen it, you didn't know what it was called. Tilt shift. It's absolutely insane. Casey from Camera Conspiracies was using one. And it's bizarre because you can fit an entire building, a really tall building, into one frame. And it doesn't look stretched or squashed or anything. Just looks spot on. And yet, I don't know, it's weird. It messes with your mind, man. Messes with your mind, man. What was I going to say then? I was going to say something. You put me off now, man. You put me off. Oh, what was it? What was I going to say, Mandy? What was I going to say? You let me know. Hang on, that's acting a maggot. Did the postcard thing work yesterday? Was it alright? Were it okay? Hang on. None of this is working. Twitch is being a dick. Can I leap the building, or is that Superman? I could leap it with a single bound. But then I am tall. But it's amazing when you see, I mean, they are fairly hefty buildings as well. Not like a New York skyscraper, but a fairly tall building all of a sudden just... And it looks like it's in proportions. It's bizarre. You like that you triple hyped it? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Triple thanked. I tried to make it as similar to the Everton ones, where I didn't really talk or I didn't linger too long on something. Just quickly get in. And I couldn't hang around too long. I was trying to get away before rush hour really kicked in. And I made a mistake because rush hour caught up with me. There's so many roadworks and things going on. Will Jay be joining us this evening? I doubt it. Doubt it very much, but you never know. You never know. And which one? JB or Jay from Liverpool? Me mate. The other one. The other one. It's terrible, that, isn't it? Where's the other one? No, I don't need that. Stop that. Anyway, I can finally relax. Today's been one of those days, you know. I know they all are one of those days, aren't they? To be fair, they are all one of those days. I think Joey want me to say he does watch me videos, and also has commented on a few as well. We were talking. Give him a call on Monday. On Monday, that was yesterday, wasn't it? No, sorry. 2 days ago. And we were talking to do some stuff, and he'd seen plenty of vids, like, so. Yeah. I think that if you watch, I was going to say, if you watch this, you might not invite me onto the show, but to be honest, the way I am on my my videos is not much different to this, is it? Swearings and things. You are racking up the points, you are. All the points and none of the guilt. Just work, please, please, please. Right, here we go. I just need to send a message. There you go. Vids aren't everything, they're not. They're certainly not. Which is why it's got to this point where, I don't know, do I consider myself to be a streamer? Or am I a part-time streamer, part-time YouTuber? Full-time hero? I don't know. But, you know, I didn't think I'd ever do streams in the first place. And now, I did I? I don't know, I can't remember. Try Ruler 2. Mandy, try Ruler 2. I haven't brought Jeff with me either. Nor have I got any of the other phones. Just try Ruler 2 at the one true Jeff. Oh no, Ruler 2, the one true Jeff. It's not going to work, is it? Did I change it? I'm not even sure I changed it now, to be honest with you. Did I? Didn't I? Oh, I don't know. It's all getting too confusing. I am a professional tuber. I am getting paid. It is only 24p, although these payouts do look like they're going to start getting a bit quicker, to be honest with you. It's like 6 months for the first one, 4 months for the second one. Where are we? We're over halfway to the next one now already. No, it's not working, is it? Yeah, not working. Ah well. That's still to be worked on. I don't know. I don't know. It's too confusing. Too confusing. I don't like it. Too confusing. There should just be a really straightforward. All the videos that explain how to do it are not actually straightforward. All you need is someone to say, if you want to say this, then put this in, and I will show you exactly how to do it, letter by letter, and it'll be dead easy, you know. We did get it to work though, didn't we? Last week it was saying, Jeff, I owe you points for all these tests. I will add a few points on. Say nish, Lyd, say nish. Well, Jeff will add on. You get I know I get the principle as well, but it's just it's a pain. If I was writing it from scratch, I'd understand how to do it. But because it's someone else's code, it doesn't make any sense. The principle does, just the meat and potatoes of it doesn't make any sense. It's a pain in the farce. Dolphin friendly Earl Grey. Almond milk. 1 sweetener in a thermos. I made this an hour ago. Is it still hot? It is still hot. It's 20, go to 10. You just need to know the variables. Yeah, I know. I understand that one. It's a piece of piss. 20, go to 10 is dead easy. Unfortunately, the way they've written it isn't. The potato. Let's call holding off. I know, but it should be easier. It's bullshit. Bullshit. Should get to the point where literally it's copy and paste. Copy this code and just put where it says text, put your text in there that you want it to say. But it doesn't, because as soon as you do copy and paste what ChatGPT comes up with, it still doesn't get it right, because ChatGPT is shit. It's good at writing stuff normally. If you want to do a CV or something, it's brilliant. If you want to change the way you write, do a spell check, check the grammar, change it slightly so it's a bit more formal, all that kind of stuff, it's brilliant. But then just trying to how-tos, the pain in the ass. There should be a list of usable variables in the bot dashboard. There is. It makes no fucking sense. None of it. In fact, you know what? Where are we? Where are we? See if we can find it now for you. Chatbot. commands. No. Where's the variables? There is a list on here for variables. Documentation, that might be where it is. Pre-built commands. No, no, no. To make the commands more interactive, you can use these words, which will be replaced by a variable of your choice. Dollar, sender. Right, I will look through this, you know. Show you. I'll show you the there's a list. It's not on phone. I think it's on the laptopy version of it. I'll screenshot it definitely. But it does say once you add it. Oh, actually, it might be when you add. Use these variables. That might be what it is. Chatty botty. Add. You can use these variables. Oh yeah, there you go. No, you can't. Sender is pretty much the only one that's in there. Roles. Sender, roles. Variable. I'll do it all. I'll show you. See, sender, not to user. We could change to user as sender then, couldn't we? Or will sender be you? Will that be what that is? Oh, I don't know. It's all confusing, I told you. It's far too confusing. Far too confusing. But we can work it out, as the Beatles sang. I've got me Frank Burns cap on tonight as well, haven't I? Yes, sirree, Bob. Frank Burns in the house. Sorry, man. Sorry. There's no one else in, you're working. Oh, man. I've meant to do so much stuff recently. I just haven't had the time. And when I have had the time, I've just sat there for like 4 hours and not moved because I'm in pain. If sender is sender, message. If sender is sender, filt. We'll have another mess with this. There's loads more streams coming up, so if need be, we can put like 4 or 5 different versions of ruler. Just put like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then see which one works properly and delete the rest. There you go. That's how easy it is, isn't it? It's not easy. It ain't easy being squeezy. You think? If sender is sender, I think. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get it to work. You see, it's making sense in your head, isn't it? So I have no doubt whatsoever that you will crack the code. You'll know what I'm saying. You will. It's just confusing because every time I think I've got my head around it, stick it in the chat and it doesn't work. And I just think, well, where have I gone wrong here? How has my understanding of it not worked? I thought that would work. We'll check though. So it's sender, not to user. In fact, you know what, balls? Should we try that now? Should we try that now? Chat box. There's no one else here, is there? Oh, Ali O's here now. Ali O. Ruler 2. Right, so S if. S is sender, isn't it? Are we changing that to sender? Ali, what's the story, Rory? What's the story, Rory? You're on book 2. Oh, book 2's finished. Sorted like a Manchester postman. Change to user to sender. I just have Mandy. Do you want to try that now? Ruler 2 and then whoever. Give it a bash. Give it a try. Check it out, man. You funk soul brother. See what happens. And Ali Alio can get behind the bar now. Mandy's had enough behind there. And we'll piggly ding you. Ruler 2. Go on. Give it a go. Give it a bash. You should have this saved. You should have this pinned. So, no, it does, no. Definitely not working. That hasn't worked. That ain't work, bro. Sender. If there's loads of people sending stuff in the chat, it's not sender, is it? It's user. Because you're actually telling them who the user is. Just by putting his name afterwards. Or try that again, ruler 2 with Jeff. With his name. Oh, it's too fucking confusing. It's too confusing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Or shall I try it? I'm going to try it. Ruler 2. The one. The one true Jeff. That hasn't worked at all now, is it? Oh, we go here. Now it's got to be to user. It's got to be to user. By saying the word one true Jeff, that's the user, not the sender. So it has got to be to user, but there's something not right in the way it's written down. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. These are all lessons. These are all life's lessons being learned live. A lot of alliteration there, isn't it? Do you know what? I haven't even checked YouTube to see if there's anyone who's actually doing this. They could be on there showing you exactly how to do it. Nutty must have done this. Nutty must have done it. The sender is the mod who sends it. Yeah, it is, but... So instead of sender, it needs to be to user, because we're actually giving a message to the user, to Jeff. So, $ if sender to user, then it's going to say, the one true Jeff, stop spamming the chat. Yeah, it's to user, it's not sender. We'll work it out, man, we'll work it out. We can work it out, you know, we can work it out. How's you, Ali, anyway? How's you? How are you in yourself? Spin. Fucking spin. Coffee, oh my god, the coffee. I still haven't downloaded the new water either. I'm getting confused. There you go. There you go. Still hot. It does look like he's scratching his back on that though, doesn't it? I mean, seriously. It does look like that. I mean, it does. Let's be honest. I mean, seriously, it does. Which I like. I like it. I like it. You want a bucket of tea? Not a problem at all. Ali Alio, we'll do you a bucket of tea. A nice bucket of tea. I would drink that myself. Stick a couple of tears in it and a vodka. You're in that kind of mood, are you, Andy? Smashing it, smashing it. Have you got any tears left? Any left at all? Because you're about 17 bottles at one point, didn't you? Makes you sound like an alky. An alky would have drunk them, you don't. You just leave them there, getting older and older. Jaffa cakes, oh, Jaffa cakes, yeah, of course. Have a box of Jaffa cakes if you so wish. Or if you're in a rush, a grab bag. Aren't all bags grab bags though? Seriously. A grab bag. You grab every bag, doesn't matter how big it is. It's a fucking grab bag. Vodka, Tia Maria and coffee. Does that work together? I can imagine that Tia Maria does. Vodka in coffee though. Mind you, brandy works in coffee, doesn't it? I used to quite like a brandy coffee. But now I don't drink. Sorry, please and thank you. Oh, no need for that. Schnacks. You've had schnacks. We like schnacks. I had fruit before we started. Grapes and melon. Oh my word. The melon, man. Black grapes and melon. Oh, you've got nearly a full litre left. Get on it. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Go on. Do you actually drink the stuff at all? Or just put it on the shelf or something so it looks nice? We know what to not get you for Christmas. No more bottles of tea. No more tears. Is that a shampoo or a Ozzy Osbourne song? I can't remember. What else do you drink? Vodka, Tia Maria. What else is there? Anything else you like? Wasn't really much of a short drinker myself. Never. The occasional brandy when it was freezing cold at the match, but apart from that, no. No, I don't really like it. Don't like it. Don't like the taste. Whiskey tastes like burnt tyres. Not a fan. Brandy I didn't mind occasionally. Port and brandy. If you've got a bad stomach, that used to be nice. But again, that was a bit too much. It's too strong. Don't like that. So I'll stick with... I've got a really nice thing in here. Spiced ginger infusion. So instead of just the ginger and lemon, which I normally have, this has got spice to it as well. Tastes almost Christmassy. It's really, really nice. Must be cloves. It's got to be cloves, hasn't it? Cloves or cinnamon, something like that. And I've still got my alcohol-free red wine. I'm thinking of knocking that on the head as well, you know. Just stick with ginger tea or something instead. Probably better off for me, isn't it? No More Tears was Enough is Enough. Donna Summer and Barbara Streisand. I'm sure Ozzy Osbourne also did a song called No More Tears. And also it was a shampoo for kids. Kids shampoo. Imagine that, man. Ozzy Osbourne advertising kids shampoo. I know he didn't. I know it's a crossover, but that would be brilliant. I'd love that. Alright, I'm a Prince of fucking Darkness. No More Tears. Worked brilliantly, wouldn't it? I'd buy that. And I'm an adult. What's this space? I'll do it next month. Ozzy will be advertising all kinds of stuff. Bloody AI. Terrible behaviour. I'm going to check that out. It is. I'm sure it's Ozzy Osbourne. It's an album by Ozzy Osbourne. There's a song as well. I'm sure there is. See, I knew it. Track listing. There you go. Told you. I could hear it in my head. He did, but you've sung the OG version. Is it the same song? Is that the same song? Did Ozzy do a cover version of a Donna Summer and Barbara Streisand song? What? Say it ain't so, Joe. If that's right, my brain will explode yet again. I need to check this out. Mind you, it's got his name written next to it, so it can't be. Ozzy Osbourne, Zakk Wylde, Mike Inez, John Purdell and Castillo, whoever that is. That's an Ozzy song now. It's a good duet, but sneaky tip. Let the other singer start, you sneaky sod. Does that mean they get all the hard parts? There's a dog channel called Arctic Wolf, and he has an Alaskan Malamute called Jensen. What? He's from Somerset. A Somerset wolf. How can he be an Arctic wolf from Somerset? Somerset. Does he drink Zoider? The lovely auntie, those dogs. Jesus, man. All those types of dogs are, aren't they? There's a husky that lives round here. Just absolutely incredibly stunning. Piercing blue eyes. His eyes are like chipped teeth. Gorgeous. Oh, and was it today? I think it was today. There was the most satisfied looking dog I have ever seen in my life. Genuinely. Best viewers on? No, I don't think so. Some woman was walking him, and he's one of those dogs that's small and sort of white hair with a little bit of curl around it. Bit floofy as well. And it had what looked like a log. Wasn't even a branch, it was like a log, little mini log in his mouth. And he was bouncing as if to say, like, I'm doing my job here. Are you proud of me, mum? It's brilliant. Only the one bit, one note, really high, really long, with a key change halfway through. You're more than capable of doing that, though, Mandy. Or are you letting them do it so they get the glory? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that what you're telling me? Sure, I don't think so. I do not think so. We're not having that. It's easier not to, fair enough. There you go, Arctic Wolf. Well, there you go. If you're into Arctic Wolves and Somerset, get on that. Get on that, lad, get on that. I was so delighted yesterday, by the way, when I looked round at the pier head and someone was walking past with a dog. I went, oh, lovely. Wonder what kind of dog. Oh, my God, it's a sausage dog. As soon as the sausage dog went past, I have to film this. And unfortunately, my camera was being a little bit of a dick, so I couldn't quite manage it. But I still got it, sort of. Look at that. How cute is that? This is a very, very cute hound. Very nice. Very, very nice. Cheers, Ali Ali. Oh. They are boss, aren't they? There's quite a few dog owners round here. And because of where we are, there's a little green, little sort of, well, not little, it's quite big actually. There's a green at the side of the house. And it's a good walking space to go over to Kew Woods or just have a wander around the estate. They tend to come down this road all the time. It's brilliant. Everyone always says hello. Someone said good morning to me this morning. How lovely is that? Remember the good old days when people used to say that to each other all the time as they walk past? Good morning, good morning. That brightens your day, isn't it? That's how we should start. It's just that every time you see someone of a morning, good morning, good morning. Spread a little bit of happiness, man. And he was an owl fella, like me. And he was walking his dog. It was lovely this morning, you know. Wasn't freezing. And it was still not dark, but it was dawn, wasn't it? So the light hadn't properly kicked in yet. It's nice. It was at that point where it was slightly murky and the headlights on the cars all looked really shiny bright. I like that. I was having a walk last week, I think it was, and it was at dusk and it was overcast. So it was really, really nice. Sort of a nice a smooth light, and then the lights were coming on. Louise, trouble incoming, how are you doing? Lulu Bellatini, Lulu and the Young Generation, Lucifer, Lulu, Lufa. Well, how's life 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle? How are you in yourself? I'll be back, says Ali. No worries, no worries. Well, what did I see? I saw something earlier on. Nowhere near Mount Pendle, but Pendle View somewhere near me, which shows you how close we are. I mean, obviously, you don't need to be that close to see something 38,000 feet, but yeah, Pendle View is near where I am. Bizarro. I have watched another video about that. As much as I'd love to, I am definitely not up for 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. Even Lancashire lad who said it was going to be easy struggled halfway up and had to sit down. So how are you doing? How's things? You're all right? How's the Yak taxi service going? All going all right? Have you seen Everest recently? Everest recently. Talking about Mount Pendle. Should you tell me you don't want to lower the mood? Go on, tell us. If things aren't right, we can rally round. Come on. Come on. Do you need hugs? When you say Pendle, I think witches. Pendle, witches, Pendle, witches. Yeah, well, that's what it is, isn't it? Pendle witches. Our very own Pendle witch has the t-shirt to show, which she has showed in the past. That's exactly where it was. That's where the trials happened. We've come a long way since then. When was it? 1968 or something, wasn't it? Up in Mount Pendle. Lancashire had linked to a vid that had your local hill in. Looks like an easy walk. Which is your local hill then? And I'll try and find this video. The one at Mount Pendle, Pendle Hill did look. I don't want to say it looked like that, but you know when you see someone walking halfway up and you can tell they're bitten off a bit more than you would expect them to chew. That's what it looked like. Henry Turner did it the other week as well. He was going up somewhere in the Lake District and he was chasing the sun to get a photo, and you could see as he was trying to get up the final hill, because he'd stopped and took a few photos, he was blowing for tugs by the time he got to the top. Just even when it looks like that, because you're fairly high up as well, aren't you? It must be the weight of you pulling yourself down all the time. Let us know, I'll check that out. I love watching stuff like that. A bit like Dizzy Falls. Dizzy Falls was smaller and higher than I realised at the same time. That was a good walk, that. That was 1.5 miles. It's about that wide, isn't it? From start to finish. But it takes up 1.5 miles going round. It is insane. We'll have to do Dizzy Falls again at some point. And I will need to do my walk when I'm there. The car goes in on Monday. Hopefully I get it back on Tuesday. And I will look at booking a couple of days, I think. and then I will come to North Wales and I will let you drag me to Conwy, isn't it? Conwy, not in this weather. I know if it's in that case, then it's not going to be until next pissing April or March or something, is it? Go on, got to go for it, man. Awesome at Dizzy. Mind you, yeah, I'm not good on my feet, am I? Probably not a good idea. Still better than Aber Falls, though. But I'm trying to find places to go once the car's fixed. Places that don't take up too much effort, but are still nice. The pier at Liverpool was great. The Ganwy first. That's some kind of Welsh nationalist party, is it? Send the buggers back, the Ganwy first. Yeah, well, that's not too far away. Is that near? It's near Conwy, isn't it? Is that Conwy or Colwyn Bay? Which one is it? It's over the way. The Ganwy then onto Conwy. Are they next to each other? It is, isn't it? Didn't you say that Conwy Castle, every good photo that's taken of it is taken from the Ganwy? That sounds a plan. Well, that can be done on Earth as it is in heaven. But yeah, I need to get out and start filming some more stuff. I love doing the postcards at Everton because I'm there, you know what I mean? It's that easy. I'm just there, and it's nice seeing people, seeing faces, seeing people enjoying themselves, happy before the game starts, miserable after the game finishes. And it was the same with Liverpool, the pier head. Just taking a few little clips was brilliant. So just getting out and going somewhere that's not my own house, that's not, as much as I love Southport, I've done, the beach, I've done that plenty, I've done Ainsdale Beach plenty of times. I've done the Marine Lake loads of times. Somewhere else, either side of the bridge, yeah. Gonna have to be done then. We'll check the weather after next week, and I'll pencil you in the dairy. Unless I start getting more hospital appointments coming through. You never know, do you? The Brad Pittification is now looking like either the last week in December or the first week in January. Happy New Year. I don't know when my next ophthalmologist is. 3 or 4 weeks from now. So I should be able to fit a trip in. Killarney went to Conwy. The donut shop. Can't keep up with demand now. Who's Killarney? What are you on about? I know Frankie went to Holyhead, didn't he? Or did I read that wrong somewhere? Wheats Hill, it's called. 5 days in the Ribble Valley. Wheats Hill. Oh, yeah, Wheats Hill. Where is he? 5 days in Ribble Valley. Lancashire lad. Full, here we go, yeah. Sound. Save to watch later. I'm watching that later. Wheats Hill. If it's easy, I might go and do it. If it's not, I won't. Don't wear that hat on Friday. I look like a train driver. Of course I won't. I'll wear something better, obviously. I'm in my scruff tonight. I'll wear my Japanese general's outfit on there Friday. You get to see the big heads. The big heads. I'd love to go and do that, definitely. We don't give Lancashire enough credit, do we, in this country? We never do. When we never give England enough credit as it is for being how beautiful it is, but if we ever do, it's always Lake District, Yorkshire Dales, and occasionally the Peak District. It's never Lancashire. Lancashire's absolutely amazing. You're saying no more. Let's hear it then, come on. This big heads meet little fingers. I'll check that out. You're only up the road as well. Wheatel must only be about an hour and 10 minutes away, an hour and 20. Surprised me how close it is. It always looks close because Mount Pendle's so tall, 38,000 feet. It's imposing, isn't it? You see, you got bollocks for promoting Lancashire. I did see that, yeah. Who in the right mind is going to bollock him for promoting Lancashire? Just, aren't we supposed to be doing that? We should be promoting Lancashire though, shouldn't we? It's beautiful, man. The Forest of Bowland is gorgeous. When we used to have the pub, Whitbread pubs were split into various areas. So like Southampton was Solent Inns, and then I can't remember the rest of them, but we were Bowland Inns because we were in Merseyside, Lancashire. So whenever they used to go for meetings and stuff, they used to go to places like Samlesbury, Camelot up there as well for meetings. But used to travel through the Trough of Bowland. My dad used to love it. Love it, love it, love it. Big heads, loads of YouTuber influencers. Yeah, that's YouTube for you, isn't it? Big heads everywhere. I can't be arsed with influencers. What's your job? I'm an influencer. What kind of fucking thing is that? What kind of bullshit is that? I know when my daughter gave her, 3 years ago, what do you want to be when you grow up? A YouTuber. It's not a job, Jess, it's not a job. What do you want to be when you grow up? My idea when I said that to her was, don't rely on YouTube for money. Get a job and then do YouTube on the side. And if you can make money, keep on doing it, but make sure you do your job as well. There's no chance if I started hitting it big tomorrow, which I know I'm not going to do it. Like, I'd still carry on working. I've got 21 years in the same job with a very, very good pension that I can rely on at the end of it. I'm not worrying about the algorithm or the tastes of people and whether or not this next video is going to piss people off kind of thing. But if I can make 24p now and then, I'm happy. Ali, you had a call. Oh, is that from Louise? I'm saying no more. You get to see the big ads. Is this through a rifle, is it? Makes sense now. We should be promoting the whole of the UK and Ireland, definitely. Not just London. Everyone that comes over, London. Oh, I went to London. Well done. You see anywhere else? No. Why? It's not just London. Go there anyway. Definitely go to London, but get out of there as well. See Wales, see Scotland. Ireland's just over the road. Easy to get to. Come to north. Oh. If I went viral, I'd quit tomorrow. If I made enough where I could, if I made millions where I could actually quit work, maybe. But not if I started earning a couple of grand a month or something. Not a chance. Not a chance. I'd need to rely on, I know I'm getting paid this. Whatever happens, I get paid X amount every month. End of story. Not with YouTube. And you've got to, I was on Reddit earlier on. I'm on a YouTube, monetized YouTube subreddit. And there's a fella, screen printed from his Ujima flip. 12.5 million short views, $260 he made out of it. 12.5 million short views. If they were long form views, that's when you can start looking at possibly retiring. Mad, innit? Incoming, Mandy, incoming. I wouldn't go viral anyway, would I? I don't do the kind of shtick that goes viral. Unless someone comes out with a film and instead of like a Leatherface, it's Melty Face. Maybe then. People are searching for Melty Face, they might find me. For now, anyway. Before the Brad Pittification. Brad Pittification, man. Just rolling a turd in glitter, isn't it? Let's be honest. What do you reckon? I'll get the plastic surgery done. I'll look absolutely amazing. And then I'll have a car crash. It's going to be boss, isn't it?
Next.
Louise, you are bloody livid. Got that feeling work is taking you for a mug. You'll be okay after a sleep, though. Good, but not good. Put your foot down. Do not put up with it. Don't forget, we work to live, we don't live to work. Remind them of that. That's what really pisses me off about this American and Japanese work cultures. Americans are pretty bad for it, to be honest. Just seems to be, I don't know, is it just written into their constitution that they get fed this bollocks? You've got to work 80 hours a week to make a millionaire into a billionaire. Barnsey, how you doing? Yeah, it's just stupid. I've got a lovely house with a swimming pool, and I've got this and I've got that, and you think to yourself, you have, but you've got no time with people that you love, because all you do is work constantly. Whereas I've got no money, but I spend all my time with my family, so I'm quite happy. Have we? Oh, we have. We've got a Louise pint. Perfectly timed. Perfect. Perfect, darling. Perfect. I just can't sound posh, can I? Not remotely. I can avoid sounding like a scal, but I can't sound posh. Do you want to flirt with that, love? That is a picture of our Louise as well. Actual picture of our Louise. Genuinely. Taken 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. You're alright, thanks. Tickety-boo. Lovely stuff. It is jammy. Perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. I'll stick with the dolphin-friendly Earl Grey. Still hot. It is still hot, that's lovely. It's a lovely cup of tea, though. I haven't tried hot chocolate in that yet. Should I try that? No, I'm not going to try it on Friday. I might have water so I look like I'm profesh. Totes profesh. Or alternative, just have me big feck off cup of tea. Jay said they normally take an hour and 15 minutes. And me and him, we were talking for 40 minutes as it was, so it should be easy. That's a big head. Big head, no bread in the house. Mad that way. Funnily enough, when I see L, C and then Louise, I think of Eloise by the Damned. Their version of it, their cover version. Brilliant tune. Same with Jack Grealish, who plays for Everton. Whenever I see his name, I think of Grimly Fiendish. Anaxias. I listened to Kick. I bought that in Los Angeles in 1988 and listened to it constantly on the flight on the way home. KLM 747, big jumbo, man. All the way back to Schiphol in Amsterdam, which was nice. They wouldn't let me buy any more music. Is it stuck, Ted? Is it stuck? Is it stuck, Ted? It might be. Could be. It might be. You see, have you noticed though? It's the devil inside, isn't it? Who's got the devil inside? Jeff. You've got the cassette. I've got that's what I got. Give it a kick. Oh, very, very good. Hang on, no. Very good, but...
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Very poor indeed. Yeah, I bought the cassette on Rodeo Drive, I think it was, in Los Angeles. If you're a song you want in the jukebox, let us know and we will add it. When you say we, Mandy, when you say we, what you mean really is you'll add it. I keep forgetting to do stuff like that. I keep forgetting to do loads of stuff. But to be fair, my brain has exploded. I mentioned that yesterday when I was in the office, and every time I mentioned that, you could see people going, no, it's all right. It did. My brain exploded. But I'm all right. Until I walked out looking like Thingio in Thingy. Usual suspects. But I carried on limping when I got out the building, because obviously... we didn't. Oh, we didn't. I knew there was something. Let's get me Wedgwood Ben here now. I'm going to write this down. G and indeed T. I also haven't printed New Zealand. We've got Australia. That is Australia, isn't it? New Zealand's got a few more stars, hasn't it? So I need to print New Zealand and laminate New Zealand, and we need a G and T as well. We'll get it sorted. Leave it with me. Leave it with me. You'll add it, but I have to update Spotify. I do. I also, before I do that, I need to go through and delete some of the Bears Paws. Every time I update it, it pulls through a brand new playlist. So I've got loads of Bears Paws playlists. Some good tunes on that though, isn't it? I know quite a few of them are from the Reason the Rhyme, so of course they're good tunes. I've picked them. Have you added any since I last updated it, Mandy? When did I last update this? Doesn't tell you. It's 14 hours and 18 minutes long though, this, you know. That's not a bad playlist, that, is it? And it's funny, occasionally I'll go to add a song into a playlist, like a new playlist of mine, and it automatically comes up, this is in another playlist. Oh, which one is it? Bears Paws, obviously. Good. I like it. I like it. I need to check my last one as well. Blessed am I amongst women. I am. Always blessed. Lovely, lovely ladies. Tomash messaged me on Blue Sky earlier on and said he will be in at some point, but he's running late. So you will see him. He will be here. As Jed is my witless, he will be here. But yeah, it's ladies' night and the feeling's right. Oh, what a night. See, I don't have a problem with this either. Many men do, don't they? Many men have problems being surrounded by lovely ladies. I don't. I worked behind the bar for years. You're used to dealing with everyone, don't you? And then the office that I work in, oh holy Jesus-y fuck, there's about 60% women in there, but I was on a team for 2 years with just women on the team. I was the only lad. In that time we had 6 managers, all female. And I loved it, because they're all very, very good at the jobs and what have you. But at one point I was going mad, because there was nothing for me, no conversation I could get involved in. I didn't watch Strictly or Celebrity Big Brother. I wasn't on a diet. That's like 90% of the conversation was gone. So I should sit there with my headphones on. Is he alright? Fucking sick of this. But they're all lovely ladies. And also very thoughtful and very mothering at times. Are you alright? Are you eating enough? Are you getting enough exercise? Yeah, Mum. I always like that. When you've got colleagues who really genuinely care about you and will look after you. Proper. What more can you ask for? As opposed from lads who are all just being absolute knobheads constantly. Yeah, it's ladies' night. Oh, the feeling's right. Oh, what a night. We've had a few ladies' nights, haven't we, in here? No fellas have turned up at all. Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Right, so Jeff is currently watching Spaced, is he? That was a bit of Reece Shearsmith, wasn't it? Love that show. That was the only conversation because I was there. Yeah. No. They've all known me for years. We can have conversations about anything, but no. They were always on diets, constantly. And then each want to get a new diet and they do that for a week and then they go on and on and on. It's like, oh man. But they were alright. There's other people, again, if people are on diets, fair play to them. Anybody who wants to improve themselves or make themselves feel better about themselves, great. What used to piss me off though was the ones who were constantly changing diets and then moaning that they weren't losing any weight. And you'd look over and see them eating a bar of chocolate the size of an iPad. So this might be the reason why you're not losing weight. All I had yesterday was this and this. Well, just watched you eat about 700 calories worth of whatever you're eating now. You're not going to run that off, are you? Where's Stivonsky, the Apache kid? You're round and about somewhere. Wednesday, the sport on TV, there will be. England played yesterday. So maybe. Are Ireland playing tonight? Irlande. Ali will know. Are Ireland playing tonight? BBC football scores. Let's have a look. Oh no. All the footy all the international footy must have finished. Women's Champions League is on. Mansfield Town are playing Newcastle in the English Football League trophy. Nah. I doubt it. No, there's no footy tonight. No proper ones. I have the knowledge. I do. You played the other night and lost. You did at Portugal. In Portugal. Seamus Shimmy the Ledge Coleman played. 86 minutes. Jake O'Brien had a good game. And they got beat in an injury time winner for Portugal, which is hotly disputed. The referee apparently was shite. Absolute shite. England are through. You're not sure what to though. The ferry, I don't know. Is it the Euros? If it's the Euros, they're through to the actual finals. Top of the group. What year are we in? That'll be next year, won't it? 26. Yeah, next summer they've qualified, so they will play in the European Championships next year. Isn't it? Isn't it? No. Was it the World Cup? It could be the World Cup, couldn't it? It is the World Cup, America and Mexico. Tomash, best viewers already here, soft shite. He is. He's over on Twitch with the other 6,000 people. There's not 6,000 people on Twitch. We have our first mailage. Yeah, but England are through, which means nothing to me, Vienna. World Cup next year, there you go, it is. Yeah, it confused me because the World Cup that should have been held in 2022 was held over to the winter, wasn't it? Well, November, December, because it was in Qatar. So it's thrown me out completely. And then also COVID before it and what have you. All jolly confusing. So we're back to summer. But it's the States, isn't it? States, Canada and Mexico. Nobody's gonna be interested in that, are they? The match hatch will be back for the World Cup. Tomash, absolutely. Watch this space. It might need a spruce up. There'll be cobwebs in there and all kinds. Yeah. There'll be a revamped match hatch. And also, I'll have to remember how to do this. It's on there, but I need to remember how to do it. An updated on-screen score and what have you. Which might be a Brucey bonus. Steve might be watching the Coast Guard programme or the Traitors. Could be. Coast Guard because he lives at the sea, doesn't he? Traitors, I don't know. You tell me. Oh, it's Celebrity Traitors, isn't it? Ireland lost to Portugal 1-0 with a late goal. And then bet someone. Latvia 1-0. Shimmy and Jacob ruling the roost. What time will they be playing? England. If it's going to be in the States, good questione. That's going to be our time, I think you're going to start looking at the likes of 4 or 5 o'clock kickoffs, and then maybe 11 or midnight, and then 2 o'clock in the morning. So there could be some late ones. Who's cleaning up the match hatch? I am. AHR Hills 93, hello to you, new attendee to the pub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are more than welcome. Where about in the world do you hail from? See, what happens is, whenever anyone joins us, we will print off their flag and stick it on the wardrobe behind me. Or if you're from America, whatever state you're in, goes on the United States of wardrobe over there. So far, 12 states and a British imperial fuck ton of countries. We're doing well. They're talking about starting late due to the heat. Right, well, so it's going to be late. It's going to be nighttime kickoffs over there, 8 o'clock, depending on where they have them. It's only 5 hours if it's in New York, New England, Florida, or over the... you are a gamer? Good stuff, man. What games? I'm a gamer myself. Well, I was until my head exploded and then my arm doesn't work anymore. Otherwise, I'd be codding it. I am going to buy the new game now. Even though I've not been able to use my left hand for the last 3 years, I bought all the games because I'm such a completionist. Feckin' aegis, what I am. That should have been on my list. I need to update my PS5, make sure that it's completely up to date with everything. Remind me to do that later. I'm going to remind myself. I'm going to write that down actually. Just above G and T. I think I wrote this down last week, didn't I? And I completely forgot about it. Tom. How's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? How's Domingos Duarte, el gato más guapo del mundo, eh? And how's Mrs. Hills doing? Is she alright? How is she and herself? That's that question of everyone. Do you know what? I should have brought the hot water bottle with me. Or at least my wheat bag. This is doing me head in, this. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Estás bueno? Cristina Marnes. I can't really speak Spanish that well. I used to have a go at it, like. Especially after a couple of cervezas. Which apparently they don't speak like that in South America, do they? So I rocked up there. I think we went to Cuba, actually. We're in Cuba. And I was given all the cerveza and all that gear. Just cerveza. No, cerveza. Your feet's freezing. It's not that cold yet, is it? Get yourself a hot water bottle. Get yourself a wheat bag. Wheat bag's a boss, man. The one I've got looks like a little draft excluder. So does my wheat bag. Oh, sorry. Mrs. Tom is well. Domingo is hyper-focused. Has he had an encounter with a rat this afternoon? Oh, has he bumped into Liverpool fans, has he? Has he? Need a pair of moccasins. Definitely, they're great. Wheat bags stink. Is that a half man, half biscuit song? Knock on a microwave. Ah, right. I don't think you can heat them up. Well, you could. You can put them on the radiator if you've got one, I suppose. But yeah, fair enough. Hot water bottle there is. There you go. And a set of moccasins. Did he come in pairs or sets? A set of moccasins sounds better. You have a rabbit wheat bag. You get cuddles when you're cold. Ah. And it's always cold, isn't it? 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. They are good. There's a bit of heft in them as well, so if I whack it over my shoulder, it tends to get right into where the pain is coming from. Ish, because everything's in pain at the moment. On the fire back, actually that could do, you know, on the fire back. Anything that'll heat up wheat. They've got to be really careful as well with wheat bags. If you do them too long, they can be like the inside of a McDonald's apple pie. Horrible. Ali's grand. So she is. I'm grand, so I am. Oh. Barney.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. It is there. Level 2. Well done, you. Bread. Greetings. I fucking hate bread. I love it and I hate it. I watch it now because it reminds me of the 1980s when I was a sallow youth. I recognise everything and yet don't recognise it. Doesn't look like that way anymore. The dock where the van falls into, none of that looks anything like that anymore. But yeah, fuckers. They're all on the dole, they're all thieving, yeah, well done, well done. Heated up wheat bag turns into bread. Do you know what? I don't know. If you get it wet and then stick it in the microwave, what happens? What happens if you wet your wheat bag? You have to go into your home, Grandad. I don't know what it does. Or does it turn into bread or porridge or something? That'd be oats, wouldn't it? Of course. Yours stinks of lavender. My old one did as well. And it was tartan. A tartan wheat bag that smelled of lavender. And I don't know where it is now. It'll be somewhere. Thought it would have turned up now since I bought a brand new one. If you had a wheat bag wet, it probably sprouts. Where else in the world we'd have these conversations? Bizarre, isn't it? I'm off to wet my wheat bag. Will the stuff that's in there, can you stop it from germinating? I'm sure you can do that, can't you? Have I seen that somewhere? If you treat it in such a way, it stops germinating. Was that Clarkson's farm or something? I don't know. Can't remember. Can't remember. I've had a sleep since then. And aye. Only 600 more sleeps until Christmas. I've got narcolepsy. This thing on. Yeah, good. What else did I buy? I bought a little gel pack as well, which you can either heat up by pouring boiling water over it and leaving it for 6 minutes. Not 5, not 7, 6 minutes. Or throw it into the freezer for 90 minutes. Not 89 or 91, 90 minutes. So you can have it hot or cold. The same as you can do with drinks in thermos. These fuckers are not going to give me any money, are they? Still hot. It'll go mouldy. It could do. That's why you try and keep it dry. I know you can put them on the radiator if they get a little bit wet. I'm sure I've read that somewhere. Stick it on the radiator to dry out and it'll be alright. Mine's alright though, it's fairly new. Although I'm looking forward to the hot water bottle tonight. I just hope somebody's awake that can fill it up for me because I can't do it myself. You can't fill a hot water bottle up one-handed, can you? It'd just end up like an episode of Casualty. I was going to say no more hospitals, but I've got to go back there constantly, haven't I? Especially to see my my Irish nursey woman who says I'm absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Not my words. The words of an ocular surgeon. Don't even know she's an ocular surgeon. Or around the eyes, isn't it? Not in the eyes, they are around the eyes. Or get a reusable hand warmer. I don't need to warm my hands. It's for the shoulder. It's a big old shoulder, isn't it? I'm not small. There's a lot of me. It's the whole fucking thing. The whole shoulder. There's a tongue twister to be had here, wondering about wet wheat bags on a Wednesday whilst watching the pause, along with World Wide Web will waste Welsh well water warns William Woolard. I used to write loads of those, like two Ronnie style things. Martin McCutcheon goes Dutchin, munchin, lungin, dunction, function. Fucking hell, can't speak. I can't speak. Cooked mould. Microwaved mould. Need a wool sweater. Oh, do you know what? I might have wool sweaters. A heated glove, drape it over my shoulder. That would be, I don't know, being from Liverpool would not feel like a copper trying to stop me. Come here, you slag. Coppers don't speak like that. You had no tea, Tommy. No tea. Do you eat tea, or with you being a Renaissance man, do you have dinner for tea? Does one have luncheon and then tea or dinner later on? And also, I can imagine you actually, Tomash, wearing a nice pastel jumper over the shoulders with a pair of espadrilles and things like that, wandering around the oblong of dreams of an evening, just pointing at things in the middle distance. Wonderful Welsh woman on the World Wide Web wonders about wet wheat bags whilst worrying wool. She does indeed. Supper. See, is supper an extra meal? I know in Liverpool it's breakfast, dinner, tea, and then if you have a scran later on, it's just having a bit of a scran like. People go absolutely apeshit about this though, don't they? I think you'll find it's breakfast, lunch and dinner. You have dinner ladies at your school, yeah? What time did they serve dinner? Oh, about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Fucking dinner then, innit? Has Mrs. Tom sent your holiday photos? I've seen them. They're on the WhatsApp group. Pastel jumper about the neck was the thing. It does, and especially if it's got a crocodile on it. Always have the crocodile on it. A proper one as well, Lacoste. What was the Jag ones in Liverpool back in the 80s? Le Shark. Fucking, I remember them. Le Shark. Just, it looked like a Lacoste, but it was a shark rather than an alligator crocodile thing. Moody. Alessi, there was Birkenhead. Used to make Anesi, E-N-N-E-S-S-E. Just mad. So much Jag shite back then. Around Grady Market, Garston Market. Gives a shark top there, lad. No crocodile, you're a poor nurse. M&S finest. It had to be M&S though, didn't it? I mean, you've got to have, you either pay full whack or you pay the correct amount for quality stuff. I've been looking at some M&S stuff. I want a long black coat. An Ian McCulloch bunnyman coat. You know what I mean? Naff Naff. Oh, do you know what? Naff Naff was bought up, wasn't it? By Calvin of Calvin's Car Diaries, who's a car trader. I thought Naff Naff had gone by the wayside, but apparently not. He'd bought the company and still makes stuff nowadays. Naff Naff. That was really proper. That 90s. Late 80s, early 90s, that. Remember those Naff Naff bomber jackets? Didn't buy them from Belfast, did you? Slightly different jackets them ones, to be honest with you. People think you're a Lessie. You are to us. So they reckon you're the actual brand. Just out and about, watching live streams. Louise, have you told them that you are, and you'll send them free stuff? I'd start doing that. If they're not smart enough to actually read your name. Yeah, Sarge, what do you want? Trackie. Shell suit. Want a shell suit? I'll send it out to you. Kuala Lumpurs as well, Ali. Kuala Lumpurs. Are you getting your turkey from M&S, Tomash? You'd have to start saving up now if you are. You've seen the recreations online for Naff Naff. You've been tempted. Get him sorted. Elsie, yeah. So you're either Alessi or Elsie. Made of M&S jumper money, not M&S turkey. Have you seen the prices of those things? Tom Kerridge deserves a slap. I'm not advocating that, by the way, YouTube, if you watch him. I'm just saying he deserves one for that. That's ridiculous. Can't be charging 165 quid for... Was that the turkey or the crown thing? Yeah, Garen was talking about it, wasn't he? Going absolutely hurts van over it. He got a beautiful royal blue Benetton jumper the other day. That's going to match United colours of Ben Elton. Lovely stuff, man. Didn't realise they were still going. It's the Americans, they're more used to Spanish than French. So they got stuck after L. Of course. Never thought of that. They are, aren't they? Because they're well, I was going to say they're closer to the Spanish language than the French language, but Canada's only just there, isn't it? It's there. People having to slot a time to buy one. Nah, I would sort out the time to go and slot a dig on fucking Tom Kerridge. Cheeky bastards. Seen a few having a dig at the M&S prices. There's no need for it. There's no need. What makes it that expensive? Genuinely. What's it stuffed with? Gold, rubies, jewels of the Orient. I don't know. You want it to be stuffed with Colombia's finest, wouldn't you, for that amount of money? Try and make a few quid back. Cheeky bastards. They're always overpriced though, aren't they? Just simple stuff. Plain cheese sandwich, but 9 quid or something. Why? It's M&S, darling. Give a shit what it is. My mate used to work in a factory in Kirby, outside of Liverpool. Kirby. And they used to make stuff. And they would make high-end stuff for the likes of Marks and Spencer's and Waitrose and what have you. And then they would stop the machines and then just change the labels, and then the same stuff would go into the cheap stuff. So the actual stuff that goes into it wasn't stopped at all. That is exactly the same, it's just the labels changed. Mr. Hill's a Gran Turismo game. I love Gran Turismo. I've not been able to play that for a long time now. Long time. 2 label markup, M&S and Tom. You spelled his name wrong there. Kerridge is not spelled that way. That's awful. That's bad grammar, that, Mandy. Tom Kerridge. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Put his name on it. Why? Did he actually cook it? No, he didn't. On its arse. Why? Christmas is already expensive enough. You don't need this bollocks. Everything costs a fortune. Everything's too expensive since we had the Freedom Day. Freedom Day. We did point out what was going to happen. You never listened. You never listen. You're just going into Tesco now and picking up a handful of stuff and walking out. I have to sell a kidney to pay for it. It's ridiculous, man. Not made of money. I'm made of slugs and snails and puppy dog's tails. Obviously. But why does having a chef's name attached to it make it more expensive? Do you not think they should... Can M&S not just pay him for his expertise and then let people buy the stuff normally? I know, Dwayne Eddies, it's all about the Dwayne Eddies. Bastards. Because, with the capital F, exactly. Just because. Just because. You have to cook it in person and do the washing up afterwards to justify that price. Not just the washing up, I'd want him walking around the house with the Beck's Bissell afterwards as well. Or the Hoover, the Henry. It's ridiculous, man. Because for the same thing, or basically the same thing, an Aldi or a Lidl or something, it's going to be a fraction of the price, isn't it? And everyone's half pissed when they eat it anyway, so it makes no difference. And people ask me why I don't like Christmas dinners. It's this shite. Too much is made of it. I hate Sunday dinners, I hate Christmas dinners. Just have something normal to eat. But have Yorkshire puddings with it, obviously. Yorkshire puddings go very well with chicken fried rice. Just saying. We're not that far away now. Probably our 15th of October. It's not going to be that far away. Ain't going to be that far away, man. Jess's test is coming up in 3 weeks, by the way. Not December. November. After which I might have to just plunge my hand into my pocket and buy her a licence plate. I'd rather have chicken anyway. I prefer chicken as well. Ali Alio, you have chips and turkey slice for your dinner? I'm not a vegetarian, but I can walk past all the meat on Christmas Day and not even look at it twice. Unless it's pigs in blankets or anyway, you know what I mean? Pigs in blankets, bit of stuffing, chicken fried rice, lasagna or a pizza. All the best, yeah. Yeah, no, I reckon she's going to pass this time. You just booted Christmas delivery slot. Oh yeah, what are you having delivered, Louise? LS, Elsie, whatever your name is. Or is that with the yaks? Is that what you're telling us? The yak taxi, you boot your yak taxi. JE55ASH is currently being used by a Volkswagen Polo. I have looked for that licence plate. Far too much. Jess EFC, she doesn't even like football, but she does like Jack Grealish, so she's taking more of an interest at the moment. Melanie as well. You've got far too many aliases, you, Louise. Far too many aliases. Makes me wonder what you're up to. Party food and alcohol. When's the invites coming out? We got a charabang. Get the entire Bears Paws to just bounce up Mount Pendle. There you go. Bring the party bus. Have it large. Imagine how if we turned up at someone's house, just someone else from the Paws, an entire bus full of drunken people going mad. We brought the pub to you, lads. Sorted like a Manchester postman. Jess UTT. She has got something similar with ash at the end. When you look up the bear's paws, you get Russian recipes. The Russians eat bear's paws. I've got a Russian bear trapper's hat as well. Sounds painful. Myron. Oh, I would love that. We've got to have a Myron. Where's Myron? We have 2 Myrons at the moment. Brass Myron. Hoo-yah! Oh, hang on. Hoo-yah! Press the button. Press the button. And we have Squidgy Myron. Squidgy Myron. Not as nice as the Myron we seen yesterday. He was bossing. By the way, for people who are getting confused about Myron, I am convinced that all sausage dogs are called Myron. I made it up one morning and I've stuck with it ever since. So every time me and my daughter go past the sausage dog, oh my God, have you seen the sausage dog? He's adorable. Is his name Myron? He looks like a Myron. That was a hoo-yah, yeah. Accidentally knuckled me stream deck. Which, as anybody knows, is fairly painful. It's mad, isn't it? I can sit there pressing buttons and nothing works for days on end. As soon as I don't want it to move, I just breathe on it and all of a sudden stuff starts pinging off left, right and centre. I have downloaded some of the teleprompter buttons as well. So hopefully at some point in the future I can make some earnest looking at the camera proper videos. Mind you saying that, most of them I'm just sat in the car moaning, aren't I? Why'd you do that? Because that's what I do in the car, sit and moan. Steve-o, 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 Steve-o. You found the Myron in the postcard after the second watch. It took you the second watch to find the Myron. Spot the Myron, spot the Myron. There are loads more sausage dogs in the world. They never used to see any of them whatsoever. Now, almost everyone's got one. It's mad. Myron's here, Myron's there, Myron's every fucking where. They are boss though, aren't they? They always look dead happy. Like a Doberman that's shrunk in the wash or something, you know what I mean? He wasn't looking the first time. I know you had to look for it as well. You had to really work hard to spot it, because it wasn't like just, there you go, there's the Myron. No, you had to look for it. There was also loads of people, foreigners, bloody foreigners coming over here, spending all their money, patronising all our lovely places, enjoying all our cities. They were boss. There was Australian accents, Russian, I think, or Eastern European, Polish maybe. South American, by the look and the sound, and actual Spanish. Why is there a big red heart in the corner of the chat? Where? Is that, can you press that and loads of hearts jump up? Is that as like a, yeah, you can heart people, can't you? Or you can heart me, can't you? There should be more than just a heart. If you click on that, it should open up other things as well. Other little icons. So if people want to heart bang you during the streams, they can do just doing that. My argument about Myron keeping up with you. You saw a reel of one racing a car. What? What kind of car was it, Will? I mean, come on. The size of the leg on a Myron and the size of the legs on me. My walk, my Bart's head walk, I'm not getting any quicker, but I'm taking less and less steps. I am now getting to the point where I'm almost back to me full stride. No dog will be able to catch up with me, not even a whippet. Yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like. Yes, there's a big heart, isn't it? The 100's the celebration, and the Frankie Howard, I think that one is, isn't it? With the face on us. They're fast, man. Have you seen me walk? You have seen me walk. I'm not slow by any stretch of the imagination. I'm rapid. I get there quickly. Should you see the length on me? No, stop that. Yeah, I used to have, people used to have to run to keep up with me when I was just walking. Which is really bad, you know. Now that I'm walking slower, much slower, I feel like I'm going to fall over. I must have a perfect sort of, that angle, to make sure I can go forward without falling over or tripping up. Like that. No, not anymore. It's horrible. How tall? I'm 6'4". Barnes, I'm 6'4". So I've got quite a long stride pattern. 36-inch inside legs. So when I take a full stride, it's quite a distance that I'm covering. Do that quickly, and you start to eat up the miles. People who are with you, just a smidge under 6'2". Yeah, the cheeky. Still can't get over that. Cheeky bastard. You're a smidge under 6'2". Almost banged my head on the door frame as I walked out. I am not under 6'2" at all. I'm a biggin. Which is why all the nurses in the hospital, the first time I stood up next to them, were always like, oh God, you're tall. Yes, I know. Under, yeah, I know. Even worse, isn't it? A smidge over, I'd still be pissed off, but a smidge under. Who do you think I am? A smidge under 6'2", you don't get asked to change light bulbs everywhere you go. Or get things off the top shelf all the time. No, not that. Or Al, girls, can you get that out the freezer for me? I can't quite reach. Yeah, no problem at all. I'll get a cold, no worries. Shorty. I know, it's mad, isn't it? I bet you though, if I stood next to her, she'd have had a recount. Because she wasn't overly tall herself. Done it really quickly. I smidge under 6'2", and it makes all the difference when it comes to. It was an asthma thing, you know. So it was checking whether or not I was overweight, underweight, or in the middle. And an extra 2 inches in height can make a huge difference to what your BMA should be. Even that's bollocks though, isn't it? 12.5 stone for someone who's 6'4" is supposed to be spot on. It's not. I come out of the hospital 12 stone 10, and I looked like I was ill. Mind you, I was ill, wasn't I? But you know what I mean. I looked like I'd just been rescued from Belsen, and apparently that's healthy. It's not healthy at all. Different strokes for different folks. Just don't have the one I had. 14.5 stone, 15 stone. That's about ideal for me, which is where I am at the moment, I think. Weighed t'other day, just under 15 stone. Yeah, handy in the supermarket for the top shelf schmutter. I am. Really, it's been asked constantly since I was about 14, when I suddenly shot up from 5'10" to 6'4". Can you get that for us? Yeah, no problem. Top shelf. Something at the back of the shelves can also get my hand in there. Or things that are in the bottom of chest freezers. I can't quite reach. Can you get that for us, love? The last person who asked me was in Tesco, and he was in a wheelchair. And she said, can you get us that off the shelf? I went, yeah, no problem, mate. I went, you're not getting that with both hands. I can't use both hands, mate. I'm disabled. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh, it's alright, you don't need them. 6'2", eyes are blue. Big Jim Alton's after you. Man United centre-half, who played against me dad, who was also 6'2" with eyes are blue. Funny how that works, isn't it? Rubbish at the bottom shelf. I know, yeah. I used to have skills, though. I could slut drop and pick up a bottle of cheap wine for anyone. Not anymore. Not anymore. Those days are behind me. Beneath me, I don't know. It is mad though at times. I don't think your body or your brain doesn't realise that you can't do things, and occasionally it will try and do something. Like when I've tried to pick something up and I'm losing the grip of it, my left hand, I mean, fair play to it, it does try and get involved, but it's just like it does one of them and hits myself in the face. It's ridiculous. Or when people try and deliver things, parcels to the house, and just go out and hand them to you. Wait, will you? I can't hold this pissing thing. Terrible. Terrible. I hope it gets better. I've had enough of it. Genuinely have. I've had enough of not being able to play guitar. Gutted every time I look at that. Gutted. Gutted I am. All those years of... That was E. It was actually E. E for Louise. Or Elsie. Or Alessi. Whatever you called yourself this week. Yeah, all those years of playing decent instruments into a Tascam Porter studio, which was shit really, wasn't it? 4-track recording on a normal cassette. Now that I've got all the tech that I need in the world, DAWs, DAWs, which is recording equipment, all that stuff, got it all, and I can't do anything because I can't use my fucking hand. Defo not a G-string. Why, do you know what that sounds like snapping, do you, Louise? Care to tell us why? Rewind. When the crowd say board selector. Two of my mates in work are called Craig and David. They sit next to each other. Craig, David. Oh no. That's a G-string, but that's definitely out of tune. That is very much out of tune. That hasn't been played in a year. Jess hasn't come round and played it for a while either. She wants a bass. She wants a bass. All that she wants is an ace bass. But she's getting a license plate for Christmas. For her birthday, she might get a bass guitar. How's that? Is that alright with you? You alright with that? You happy with that? A bass and a bass amp, because you can't really play bass to a guitar amp because you'll blow the speakers to bits. Has to be a bigger, heftier speaker. True story. Well, amp. Not like big bass bins you can put anything through that. That's a bit hard on the fingers. But I played for years, I was used to it. You should slacken the strings if you're not playing it. It's got a truss rod, so it's alright. In fact, I thought it had a truss rod, it might not have actually. Nah. Keep it sound, man. Keep it in tune all the time, because one day I might just walk in here and all of a sudden the part of my brain that exploded could fix itself and I can become a world famous guitarist again. I was world famous in our street. You meant Jess on the bass, it's hard on the fingers. Now it's easy. The bass is easier. It's bigger strings, so it's not as tough. The smaller, thinner gauge strings like 9s or 10s on a electric guitar especially absolutely tear your fingers to bits, as do 12 string guitars. I learned to play on a 12 string, which gives you twice as many grooves in your fingers, and they're horrible. Nipped off channel. G string, Louise, yes. Louise's G string is the topic of conversation at the moment. Apparently it hurts her fingers, but it makes a fantastic sound when twanged. Just saying. A400M just gone over you into Liverpool Airport. Liverpool John Lennon Airport. To give it its full title, you know. Above us only sky. Well, the roof as well, like, but let's not let get that into the way of a good conversation. I might have to go back there fairly soon. I think my sister is booking her next trip away. From not going away for 30 odd years to suddenly going away 3 times in the space of 9 months. I think she might be over her fear of flying. You missed 3 A400s and 2 Hercs lately. They must make some noise, them things. Size of the bastards. Massive. Planes talk. Oh my god, planes talk. Planes. We love a plane. We do love a plane. And stand on the windowsill again. Head out to the window. Talking to the yaks. Can those get above Mount Pendle? 38,000 feet's a long way up, isn't it? That's proper cruising altitude, that, isn't it? It's mad when you think of that, isn't it? Genuinely mad when you think of that. When you look up and see planes all the way up there, that's the height of Mount Everest. Fucking mad. Blows my mind. No, that doesn't. High blood pressure blows my mind. It was all over the house. Could hear them but not see them. Noise must be incredible. I'm Nicky Knocky new. Not surprised. Wandering around wearing knitwear over your shoulders and pointing at things. Be very, very tiring. Do you do catalogue poses though when you wear your stuff? That's always the best one, wasn't it? Looking off into the middle distance. Well, you've been working really hard. How's work going? The new job, you're alright? Are you fitting in well? Have they stopped bullying you yet? Do we need to get another sharabang up to go and sort them out? I can only one-hand them. Catalogue poses, they're brilliant, aren't they? Those, and not even proper catalogue poses. The shitty catalogue that used to be in the back of the mirror. Remember that one? With all the mad stuff, like the Billy Connolly stuff, the bowler hat with sleeves, and the one giant slipper, all that stuff that used to be in there. The one that's genuinely one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life was for men to make your appendage larger, a pump to make your lower chap bigger, cock pump, and it had written on it, dishwasher safe. Who is putting a cock pump into the dishwasher? Genuinely. And why'd you have to mention it? I mean, world's gone mad. When's the next home game? Are we going brick hunting? The next home game is a week on Sunday, is it? A week on Sunday, I think, against Tottenham Hotspur. You're still a new boy, but you've been flying solo recently and not ballsing it up. Go you. So it's going okay. It's 10 mile an hour compared to 100 mile an hour the last job. Thank you for asking. I didn't really want to know. I just thought it'd be nice to do. No, it's good to hear that, mate. It is good to hear. And that dropping down from 100 mile an hour to 10 mile an hour is actually really good. Even if sometimes it might feel a little bit boring or a little bit less intense than the last one. You've got to think about how it's affecting you. My brain exploded, partly because of stress. Know what I mean? Got to be careful. Lower chap, exactly. The lower chap. You're not putting it into the washing machine. I wouldn't either. Your koala up at 26th of October against Richarlison. Does sound good, doesn't it? Are you happier though? Are you happier, Thomas? Are you happier? How are you in yourself? Daniel, Super Daniel K, how you doing, bud? Ready for the big game Saturday? Ever ready. Always ready. Who's playing Saturday? Ready for any eventualities. Although the big game was last Saturday, wasn't it? Wigan against Hull KR. Bored now. Oh yeah, you don't do bored. Yeah, now that rugby league season's finished, I must have to wait for boxing. Is any boxing on? Football pisses me off at times. You don't do bored. You've been filing and tidying and organising your spare time. You feel you are less important. As we know, you couldn't keep up with what you're having to do. 100%. Before you know where you are. So you've got to be really careful. It's, yeah. Stress, work stress especially, you don't realise you have it until you have it. Or until it's taken away from you. At which point you think, shit, that was really getting me down there. So if it seems a little bit quieter, enjoy the fact that it's a bit quieter. Glad Super Jack isn't playing. It is a shame, innit? But obviously you can't. Blue moon. We took the lead too soon. That's what's going to happen, isn't it? We'll take the lead after 2 minutes and then get battered 17-1. But he has been brilliant for us, Jack, this season. I would hope at some point, December, January, we just come flying in and say, we'll pay the 50 million, we're having him. We're making that back on shirt sales anyway, and the amount of ale that's getting sold in the new stadium. Yeah, go easy on us. Go on. We've had a good start. We don't want to scupper it now by being bladdered everywhere. You are important to us and Mrs. Tom. Do you know what? Even small cogs are important. If you don't believe this, watch any air crash investigation where like 40 billion pound planes that weigh 6 trillion tons fall out of the sky because something that big, a screw that big has fallen out because some dickhead hasn't tightened it up properly. Tiny things can have massive implications. back to the cop pump again, aren't we? The smallest chap. Think we could do a job on you unless Haaland decides to score 10. He could do. We are the kind of team against which he could score 10. I reckon we're going to be solid all season, apart from as soon as it stops being solid, it just goes to jelly completely. Are you happier? Yeah, probably. You're not unhappy. That's a start, isn't it? Less stressed. That's, again, we're going towards the positive. Frustrated that you perceive you were useful and the job was important, and now you're underutilised. It'll do for now. You might be underutilised at the moment until they start to realise just how competent you are and how good, how useful you are to have on the team. It's what normally happens, isn't it? People are protective about their work until they decide you're trustworthy enough to get on with it. At which point, here's all my work, go and do that for me. It's not quite where you were going, but go on then. That's where I'm going. It's the perfect thrust that drives you insane. Filth. Utter filth. 50th anniversary of the Rocky Horror Show this year. You are joking, is it? Swear to feckin' Jesus. That's ridiculous. 50 years, man. Tim Curry doesn't look old enough. Yeah, you could play rush goalie. Our strikers aren't troubling you. They certainly aren't. If you sellotaped Barry and Beto together, you still wouldn't have half a Dominic Calvert-Lewin, unfortunately. It's scary but true. We need a striker. Can we do a 2-for-1? We'll take Jack and we'll take, I don't know. Go on, we'll take Haaland then. Go on. Or an Oscar Bob or someone. Give us someone else. Someone good. Foden, give us Foden. Have I seen him lately? He's had a stroke too. Has he? Shit, I didn't realise that. Last time I seen him, he looked brilliant. Oh, man. A4 and then went up the coast and waved at me en route. Tutti frutti en route. Ah, man, it's horrible. Loads of people seem to have had strokes recently. Yeah. Reducing the stress is a good start. That would have helped me. I found out how important playing football was for me. Because I was still living a similar kind of lifestyle. But my blood pressure was sound because I was exercising constantly. Now, I can't play, or couldn't play, when I'd done my knee in. I had the stroke 3 years later. So, stay active, man, stay active. Saw an interview with him in The Guardian. Oh, I didn't see that. I'll have to have a look at that. He's quite paralysed. Poor sod, man. It's horrible, isn't it? And again, this is why I keep saying to people, do yourself a favour. Buy a blood pressure testing machine. Please, please, please. 30 quid. $35. €35. Argos, Amazon, wherever. And if you see your blood pressure going high, speak to your doctor and be honest about what you do. If you partake in things you shouldn't be partaking in, let them know. They're not there to judge. They're there to make you better. And you genuinely don't want any part of this. Having half your body not working properly is, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Bullshit. It's not good. Falling over because your balance goes. Not good. $2012 you had it. Shit, man. How have I missed this? Last time I saw him, he looked sound. Or it's just time flying by so quickly. Poor sod, man. I'm have to read that interview. Definitely have to read that. Google Nick. Why would I Google myself? Right, that's confused me now. The picture that Ali sent of the screen print was still on there, so it looked like me stream had stopped. It hadn't. It's still going strong, isn't it? Yeah, I'll look on the Guardian website. Send it via Bluesky. Via Bluesky. Swan lid. Ah, horrible that. Horrible. Buy yourself a blood pressure testing machine. Even if you live a comparatively healthy life, just buy one anyway. Check yourself once a week. Because you never know. Cholesterol can play a part. Stress. Alcohol. Salt in your diet. All these little bits, they add up together. Next thing you know, kabanga. Your brain falls off. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But it's given me a second chance, man. Give me a second chance. I will talk all about this on Friday on the live stream with Jay. Pinned link in the chat. Save it. Come and watch us. It won't just be me talking shit. It'll be me talking shit to someone else. Proper interview. Still look good as Frankenfurter. Fair play. Handsome, man, handsome. Did I find out if it was genetic? I did me bloods and I've not heard anything back from them. So, it might just be they're not asked. Know what I mean? I haven't put his channel in, Ali. Not put his channel in there, so... But it's pinned. Pinned in chat. Pinned. Pinned it is. Or have I still got it as a pasty? No, it's not letting me do anything. Balls to it. Balls to it. I should chase that for Jess, if not for me. I should, shouldn't I? I did leave it a while before I went because I couldn't get to Wigan. It's not exactly like just over the road. I had to make a concerted effort to drive 15 miles, 40 minutes, whatever it was, to get there and the same coming back. Unfortunately, stupid, isn't it? Can you just nip to Wigan? Not really, no. I don't live anywhere near Wigan. Well, I do, that's a lie, isn't it? It's only 18 miles away. But it's a pain in the arse to get to. Write a post-it. Remind me to write a post-it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, it's just pinged everything off now, hasn't it? Right, I will do. I will do that. As Jed is my witness, I will do that. I need to fix all this. It's pissing me off now. Talking YouTube live. Yep. Going to tune in and spam the chat. It should be interesting, you know. I had a chat with him on Monday. And I just sat talking for 40 minutes on a video call. So it's not as if we're going to struggle to communicate because we just seem to get on quite well. Should be alright. Should be alright. Yeah, Mandy was trying to get us to do the interview like Smith and Jones. One facing in one direction, one facing in the other direction. At some point, we'll have to find someone else who will join in and have a proper dual stream doing that. One facing in one direction, one facing in the other. That'd work boss, wouldn't it? Anyone but riffraff. No riffraff in here. No riffraff in here. Yeah, tell us about your perspective on streaming. The 3 essential things you need. Thermos, hats, and Mandy. Did you see what happened on the last stream as well, by the way? Only one person mentioned it in the chat. But did you see what happened at the end? Did you? Did you really? I upped my game slightly. The sourdough brick search. Well, that'll work. Yeah, so the post dance on Sunday was slightly different, wasn't it? It wasn't just a hat change. Yep. The sunglasses came on as well, the sunglasses. Thought I looked cool, I didn't. I looked like a tit in sunglasses. Story of my life. That's before I get Brad Pittified though, isn't it? So, watch this space, man. Get a job as a model. Model in oven gloves, obviously. There's days where I think actually I should wear sunglasses while I'm doing this because that is a very, very bright light. No, it doesn't look it, but it is. Very, very bright. That's only at about 5% as well. Brighter than the sun. There's the interview link. It's there. Yeah, it should be interesting. I like that. Because it's not just me sitting here chatting away. I will be sat here chatting away, but also questions are getting asked. And it's an opportunity for me to share my story, my actual story. Not just effing and blinding about stuff that annoys me. Plus also a chance to widen the circle of communities or intersect circles of communities. What it's all about really, isn't it? Because the right people are the right people, no matter where they are. And we have the right people. Donut, how are you doing? Don't know, where's your trousers? Start either end of the way, walk to the middle, one of you will find it. That will still take ages though. There's a hell of a lot of stones there, Mandy. It's a big pile of stones. Although it's not a pile, is it? You know what I mean? But it's definitely, there's a lot of stones there. Just one little section. Takes ages. See people standing there for like an hour trying to work out where it is. Just going to check the conclusion to the Sunday stream. Worth it for how amused I am with myself. I am often amused with myself. Because I was sat here and I just looked down and they're there. So like quick, bang, on they go. See if anybody notices. Don't forget your shovel if you want to go to work. Absolutely. Don't let your ding dong dangle in the dirt. Always keep your ding dong tucked inside your shirt. Wise words. You're up in the morning, off to school, home in the evening, play with me tool. Wise words indeed. We are all the better. How's things clinging to the edge of Europe? Any more storms approaching there yet? You'll know about them before we do. You get the brunt of them. You get the best of the bull. You get the best of the bull. We don't. We get the remnants. Was that a Chuck Berry song? Could be. Or did it involve ding-a-lings? I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Apparently he was a lunatic, Chuck Berry. I knew people who backed him when he came over to the UK. It's like, when we have like a 5-minute rehearsal, just get used to stuff. No. His guitar was tuned completely different to anyone else's, and he just started playing, and he had to try and work out what he was playing. And if he said he was playing until 11 o'clock, if he was 30 seconds into a 4-minute song, stop on the dot, pick up his guitar case with all the money in it, and he'd just piss off. Absolute lunatic. Down in the cellar with his shirt hanging out. Or so your mum said. Ah, right. Wise words indeed. There's a huge storm blowing our way. You're only there, by the way. Ireland's only just there. Just there, I mean, just over from the Isle of Man and all that. Casper, how are you? How's things in Denmark? Denmark? Please tell me that not all is rotten in the state of Denmark. Are we getting any more storms? I need to know this. Is it there? It's there. As long as it's not storming like Alaska a few days ago. Not seeing that. I wouldn't mind another storm approaching sometime fairly soon. And I will get out with the camera. With the camera. With the proper camera. Although I'll have to make sure I have a lens cover on there, won't I? Given how bloody expensive lenses are. Whereas lens covers are not really, are they? An ND filter or something. I should have gone to the beach. I haven't been to the beach. Is it stupid how quickly it's getting dark now? Considering how nice it was, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, it was light until 20 past midnight, and all of a sudden, was it tonight? 7 o'clock, I think it was, and it was pitch black. Ridiculous, man. A lens cover and a strap on, fair play. Unfortunately, I'm heavy enough that I don't need to worry about stuff like that. A massive South Asian hurricane hit Western Alaska and swept houses from 3 different times. What? I don't watch the news, so I miss all this stuff. That's mad, isn't it? What are they? If it's is it a typhoon or a tornado up there? Isn't it hurricanes in the Atlantic? Typhoons in south. Oh, I don't know, I can't remember. Is this a marathon time warp on the jukebox? It could be. Or have we stopped again? Or are we doing a time warp again? Is this is what's happened? Do you know what's happened here? You mentioned the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and then Jeff has suddenly just paused it. Bang out of order. Bang out of order. One more, come on. You can do this, come on. Apparently not. Oh well, he tried. He tried. Day is down by over 7 hours. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. It's hateful. Ridiculous. There you go, it's changed. It's bright here a bit later compared to where Ali is, and there's only about 100 miles between. It's mad, isn't it? Just that much on a map, and it's ages difference. The same as where Steve is. I think Steve's the furthest east of all of us, and then you'll be the furthest west. There'll be like 2 hours difference between the two of you. It's mad. Thanks for moving that on. Your fishnets were chafing. We're chafing your feet in your espadrilles. It was a typhoon called Hailong that forced over 1,500 to flee from the homes due to a kind of tsunami. Yeah, typhoons aren't they in the North Pacific? Tornadoes, South Pacific? Oh, I don't know. We're all quivering with anticip, are we? We tried natural yogurt for that one. Louise or Elsie or LSE or whoever you're going by this week. Got to watch it, you know. There's over 30 minutes difference in times of sunset between Eastern Denmark and Western Denmark. Yeah, I think there's a difference here as well. I've seen this on the Met Office Instagram. There's a difference between east, west, but also north and south. So like the Shetlands or the Orkneys, and then the west coast of Cornwall. I think it was something stupid like 45, 50 minutes difference. Mad. Asian. There it is. It's there. It is there. If I missed something here, just got a load of chat come through. Something mad's just happened. Something mad. The further north you are, the difference in the shortest and longest day get greater. It is crazy. And again, I've said this before. If you actually get a globe and have a look how far up we are, whether it's Denmark or the UK, we're really high up. The Arctic Circle is just up there. Just up there. In the Friday thing, if you ask a question, use different J names. Terrible. See, he's got his actual name in there as J-A-Y, J. Not like Beej off MASH. What does it stand for? Anything you like? No. Just noted. There's a warning on my computer. The air quality on Friday is very poor. Very poor indeed. True story. Bizarre. I would never have noticed that, only it's in the teleprompter. Do I look more normal, by the way, now that I've dropped the camera down slightly? Nobody's called Jay. It's short for something. Maybe James then, won't it? It's not short for J-Dog. James. You either get called James, Jamie, Jimbo. Some people don't like it. A tsunami hit Ireland in November 1755 because an earthquake in Portugal happened. It is mad the way that works, isn't it? An earthquake. We have a look at the Ring of Fire, Pacific Rim of Fire. Ring of Fire. You can have stuff happening there, which then just suddenly the whole place is covered in tsunamis and all kinds of mad stuff. And they're everywhere. Arrows, it might be 4 minutes. They get longer each day as days get longer the fastest. Same time of year, it'd be like 7 minutes a day. Same one getting shorter in winter. It's mad. Could be Jane. And he said goodbye to Jane. Goodbye to Jane. Jamash. Yeah, unless it's Jonathan. Literally Jay. No, but Jay's James, isn't it? Or Jamie. Julie's doing its spooky thing again. Who's Julie? Or have you nicknamed the jukebox Julie? Rock the boat, no rock the boat, burr. Jeff, could be Jeff. Julie, Jukey, Jeff. Yeah, it wasn't the Simpsons, it was Homer J. Simpson. They went on a search to establish his middle name and it was J. Was that when he had the hippie freak out? The cosmic fool is here. It was, wasn't it? after all those years, home with Jay. What's my middle name? Jay. You're only like this at the moment, man, because you hate Beej on MASH. What does BJ stand for? Anything you want? No. The light is stronger on me right, which makes me look more brooding. It is because I've deliberately turned that one down slightly. Until I get Brad Pittified, obviously, at which point it'll be straight in my face. And I'll be doing blue steel every 5 seconds. I'll be emoting to the camera. This is also a blackout curtain. Do you remember at school, if you did any kind of drama, the black sort of, curtain at the back, the one that no light could penetrate through? That's exactly what it looks like. Just seems to swallow up all the light, so you don't get any of it coming in. It's supposed to have a Da Vinci triangle, which is a little bit more in shadow, more light here, but I like the way it looks. I can't go on it in. A night curtain, ninja curtain. It is a ninja curtain. Jesus, here it's tap dancing, Christ. At Midsummer, the sun sets the same time in your town as in Stockholm, or S-Town, as people in Stockholm call it. You know, Stockholm's further north. They are equally far east in the same time zone. Bizarro. I do have a ninja hood. I could wear that on Friday, couldn't I? Just pop up from here. Hiya. How's everyone doing? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? It's going to be weird, isn't it? Doing a live stream where I don't need to press any buttons. Morning, Jack. And make sure I don't do that live on the stream either. Halfway through as I'm talking. One sec, Jay. Morning, Jackie. Don't talk about 6,000 people on Twitch. There's not 6,000 people on Twitch. All the stuff that I normally do, I have to stop myself from doing, aren't I? Just lean back. Like bacon. I won't swear, I'll be alright, honest. I'll get all my swears out in advance. I'll get in the car, drive around and just properly F and blind for 20 minutes. Give us a blue steel. Can't. My face is melted. And, you know, melted steel. Aviation fuel, melted steel. Let's not get into that. The boys are back in town. It'll look weird without the set. It will. That'll still be there, obviously. Just the stuff that's on front of it won't be. So it's, yeah, so it is. It will look a little bit weird. But I'll try and make sure that at least we have some of the pause. I don't know, do we put the pineapple in there as well? Or will that just look a bit weird? The lit up pineapple. Schwingus pineapple. It'll look alright. You'll be coming to see me, obviously. The talent. Fucking talent. Why did he call people that? The ones who appear in front of the camera are the talent. There's no talent involved in this whatsoever. Just sit here and moan for 3 hours. 3 apples. I read pineapple and I said 3 apples. It's stupid, man. No pineapple. I haven't changed the battery anyway. Still frigged. Look at it. Needs a new battery. Yeah, we don't really need weird people turning up to my streams. Oh, I've seen a pineapple. What you're into? Is that what you're into, is it? Yeah, the European time zone is so big east to west that midday, noon time, the sun is the highest in the sky. Varies from 10:40 to 14:40. Minx. That's the reason why the Spanish eat so late. They're 2 hours behind their natural time zone. They are, aren't they? We need an Easter egg. Need to drop in a line of code word. Ooh. Yeah. There's a talent involved in moaning so much. I'd just say it's natural ability. Natural ability. Some of us are born with it. Something as a tribute to all of you tuned in. Suggest the FPN category. Feckin' pointless name category. What's the FPN category? My mind has gone blank. I mean, obviously, because there's a Q&A. Let's prep some questions. Be gentle with me. I'm there to make our community look good. Well, obviously, the community. Yeah. Be gentle. Plus, you never know. We've had it with Vic's channel. There's been some first-person narrative. Oh, yeah, the first-person narrative, of course. Of course. First-person narrative category. There's been some crossover with Vic's channel, so you never know. There might be the same kind of thing. The right kind of people. We need the right kind of people. The world needs the right people. You people are the right kind of people. Give yourself a round of applause. You are the right people. How tall am I really? Smidge under 6 foot. I'm the same height as Jay, funnily enough. And I was the same weight, but I've lost a bit recently. He's a big chap. Big chap. He's a smidge under 6'2" as well. Anyway, you mentioned that. I will just tell people that when I walked in your door, you measured me. You whipped the tape measure out and measured me. And you saw how long I was. She measured the length of me. She measured the length of me. Would you ever believe it? That's not Welsh, I know. Also, Tomash knows how tall I am. Although everyone looks tall compared to Tomash. Bless, bless. Is that what we chatted about comparing? Now, it come up in talking about how it affects me. How the stroke affects what I do on a day-to-day basis. So being tall and being fairly heavy. I just meant I'm 6'4" and I was 16 stone. It makes trying to walk a bit more of a pain. That's the same weight as me. Height often crops up with men though, doesn't it? Because you can't really talk about other sizes apart from, can't mention your inside leg measurements, can you? How tall are you? How tall are you in yourself? Yeah, so what can we have a code word as a tribute to everyone? Do we get a Myron involved in there? When you got the illusionist show going in, and in the break, there's so many tall people, you genuinely sometimes feel quite small, are you? So many 190 plus. Yeah. 6 millimeters from the average, 1.6. Yeah, 190 plus is the way, isn't it? It's 190, 6'3", I think, isn't it? I'm 193. From what you've seen, he's got no mods and no bot. But he does control the stream himself, so there may be automated mods. And he's... Click, 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 be careful. 6'3" is 191. Yeah, I'm 193-ish. 6'4". The average is almost 182. It's getting bigger all the time, man, and the houses are getting smaller. It's stupid. As people get bigger and bigger, cars are getting bigger and bigger, houses are getting smaller and smaller, and now you've got a garage that you can only fit a bike in. It's ridiculous. The world has indeed gone mad. I'm not happy with it. Not happy. That was 176 and that was average when he was young. That does change. And yet, like I say, the houses, when you have a look at Georgian Edwardian houses in the UK, all tall ceilings, loads of big rooms. Not anymore. All tiny little, like Monopoly houses, aren't they? Look at the little houses that you get on Monopoly boards. Height often crops up with men. You don't mention it. No. You have mentioned it, but quietly. Whispered it quietly, Tomash. Your car's in for the MOT and service on Friday. You're going to need cheering up. Car talk. We can have car talk. Mine's going in on Monday for thousands of pounds worth of work. So does. So I'm going to have to sell a kidney. Not that mine are any good, like. No mods. We are the mods. We are the mods. We are the mods. Cottages back in the day were tiny. The window tax didn't help, which is why you've got tiny little windows. Or over here, same thing with the houses. Upstairs windows were bricked in. So it still had a window in there, but it was bricked in. Weird. Amateurs. Stone roses. Nephew is now a good 5 centimetres taller than his mother. Sister's 165 and he's only 11. Kids are massive nowadays. Girlies as well, not just lads, girlies. They're all massive. What have you sent? Feckin' dog hair. You'll say a Navina. What's a Navina? Didn't she used to present Big Brother? Navina McCall. Filthy. Is it religious? We don't do religion. Your mum used to say that best things come in small packages. She was 5 foot. True. But then arsenic comes in little bottles. My nan used to say that. My nan was under 5 foot. She'd say small things, good things come in small packages, but arsenic comes in little bottles. You're right. Tell yourself that all the time. Do you know what? I genuinely can't remember when I was small. I mean, like small. I always seemed to be a little bit tall. Until I reached about 12. And then I was below average. And then all of a sudden 14. Ping! Off I went. Like a feckin' rocket. Shampooed Molly 3 times with that ball of hair. That's, you've worked hard at that, mate. You've worked hard at it. A novena is many prayers. I haven't got a clue. I am a heathen, a sacrilegious scumbag. I don't believe in dog. Dad was 4 inches taller than his dad, so he always hoped. But last only 5 centimetres taller than him. You never know, though. You never know. Some do, some don't. Genes are mad, aren't they? Right, one of your earliest pause memories, Jackie talking about visiting Liverpool and public transport, and you asked if she got off at Edgehill. Getting off at Edgehill is my code phrase for Friday. Oh, P-break, sorry. P-break, P-break, P-break. I wonder, will anybody know what it means? Considering there will be people from the United States and Canada and people tuning in. Getting off at Edgehill. Stopped going vertically around 11 or 12 and grew sideways after that. Growth is still growth. After all, growth is still growth. But it's mad. I used to be tall. Genuinely used to be tall. I was the tallest person in every room I was in. And then all of a sudden, everyone seems to be growing massive. Girls are 6'6" who are looking down at me. What the fuck? What? I'm not picking her up at corners. Wales gone mad. Lads of like 12 and 13 who were 6'8". Bizarro. Is it the food? Is that what it is? Are we eating food which makes me just grow bigger? Is it full of stuff? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? It's full of stuff. That's how we're growing bigger. The food's full of stuff. Could be. I don't know. One lad in school was 6'8" at 15. That age, 14, 15, 16, you can literally go from being normal to being absolutely massive, gigantic. It's bizarre. It's a strange age, that, isn't it? So 14, 15, 16 now. Literally, you can start any kind of size at that at the beginning of it and end anything at the end. Absolutely insane. Every time you see your great niece, she's taller than she was. Yes, that's how it works, Mandy. That's how getting older and growing up actually works, Mandy. But it is crazy, isn't it? I mean, Jess, she used to come here every single week without fail. She turned up one week, then the following week she turned up. She looked taller in the space of a week. If you can notice it in the space of a week, that takes some doing. But if you don't see it, I mean, how often do you see her? Is it like regular, or just every few weeks, every few months or so? Because you will notice the difference, won't you? Definitely. It's nice seeing it as well. I hated it. Because I wanted my daughter to be a little kidlet. Because it was dead fun, you know what I mean? But seeing her grow up is brilliant. And the same with if you got a great niece or young cousins or whatever, nephews, nieces, whatever. Just seeing them growing up to become like proper, fully fledged humans rather than little shitbags. Made a law say that you couldn't buy smokes unless you were 16. You were 16 but you turned away because you look so young. That's nice though, isn't it? An 8th grader, 2 years younger, buy your smokes because he was 6'7" and looked 30. Yeah, my daughter pointed out someone who went to college with her when she was 17. She just turned 17. And I think he was like a couple of months older than her. So he was only just about 17. A young Asian lad. And he had a full, massive beard. And you would swear he was in his 30s. He was like dressed old as well. He was wearing like brown cords, I think it was, and like a proper Alman's jumper. But I swear, he looked like he had an ulcer and a boss who was riding his hump. Know what I mean? 17, him. Fuck off, 17. He went to school with me. He was in the year above me. She laughed at that. She laughed at that. Looks so old, man. Could buy booze and smokes at 12. You're a hairy bastard, were you? A hairy bastard. Yeah, the difference is mad though, isn't it, as well, at that age? Like I say, when you're 13, 14, some of your classmates can look as though they're in their 20s, and some of them can look like they are still little kids. It sort of evens out, doesn't it, in about when you reach about 19, 20, whatever, but yeah, 14, 15, the difference is ridiculous. There was a group of us used to go to the pub at the age of 14 because we were all tall. And yet there's a few that wanted to come with us, and you're looking at them going, mate, you won't even be able to get on the bus, never mind in the pub. I met a schoolmate at a party once at 18, and he always looked super old. He looked super young. Someone guessed that he was 27, you were 16. That time it was crushing. But yeah, but you know, it's good though, isn't it? Be youthful. Hold on to your youth. Start shaving at 10. What, you been going for 38 minutes?
Very poor.
Oh, you mean age 10. Okay.
Very poor indeed.
Yeah, not 10 o'clock age 10. When you were 11, they passed a law that you had to be 13 to buy smokes. You're born in 89, say what? You started shaving at 21. Fucking hell, man. don't know, I think I must have been about 18 or something. Was just fluff before then. Still is, to be honest with you. Although I looked dodgy when I got out of hospital. Well, just before I got out of hospital, rather. Because the Polish nurse, Agatha, refused to let me stay in there without giving me a shave. Pounced on me one day. That's it, that's coming off. What is? Because I look like Marv from Home and Away. Not Home and Away, Home Alone. That'd be different, wouldn't it? Home and Away. Get away from me ass, you flaming alarms. Home Alone. I look like him as well, actually. There's a picture of me somewhere. Stupid fuzzy beard down here somewhere. Hair had grown dead big. Terrible. That's when I knew I was in trouble. When the nurses were calling me Marv. Ali's back. Back again. Away in a Home. I'd watch that. That'd be boss, that. Away in a Home. Where kids are trying to break into an old folks' home. So it's like flipped on its head. That'd be perfect, that, wouldn't it? Let's make that. Let's make that film. Away in a Home. People are coming from Gdansk to see the film. Ali's front. Ali's all front. Had the surgery done. These are ideas for films that someone will make at some point. There'll be someone who's off the head enough or had enough whiskies at a free party. Do you know what we should do? We'll make this. Always happens. Always happens. Middleways. Middleways. That sounds like a school, doesn't it? Middleways School. Or is that because I went to New A's? Middle school. I don't know. Wired. Totally wild. Is Safeway still a thing? Is that an American company? It still exists, doesn't it? Don't they have... Sure they have trucks on the road. Who are they nowadays, Safeways? They are someone. They don't exist in the UK anymore as Safeways, but I think they provide stuff for another company. Can't think. Ask Google. Should we find out? Ah, right. Safeway was a major UK supermarket chain that ceased to exist as a brand after Morrison's acquired it in 2004. Morrison's rebranded most Safeway stores under its own name, sold others, and the last Safeway store closed in 2005. The Safeway brand has since been revived by Morrison's for a range of own brand products sold in other stores, including the McColl's convenience chain. That's what it is. There's definitely, I've seen the trucks. I've seen it on something. Remember the name from years ago. Aye. No Sam tonight, in fairness. She doesn't need any more tabs open. She doesn't. It's probably what happened. The computer's melted. Hopefully she's alright though. Keep an eye out for her in one of Vic's streams. Make sure she's sound, lad. Probably what it is, isn't it? Thought I'd join the stream just for a nice little relaxed Wednesday and Sunday evening, and then leaves every single time with her head absolutely battered. Why did he keep coming up with this weird stuff that I have to keep opening tabs for? That'll be what it is. Many apologies, Sam, for the inconvenience. She was in Richie earlier. Painful. Is he alright now? So she's around and about. Yeah, you could ask if she sang We Wish You a Merry Christmas. You were, weren't you? For a particular reason. You'd say something came up. I probably will do, won't it? She hasn't really missed any, has she, for the last whatever many weeks? Your mum once mentioned the job of shaving people pre-surgery down there. Name something more awkward. Absolutely. The only problem with that is, obviously, you can't make it do that thing where you stretch your face, can you? Down there. Can you? I don't know. Maybe you can. A job's a job, isn't it? Does you have to work a week in hand? This thing's still on. Sam, can you hear us? She'll be around somewhere. As Jed as my witless, she'll be around somewhere. Oh, man. That wasn't the sound of a chair you could hear, that was my shoulder. Definitely need the hot water bottle. Be some crack if she popped in. Would be. As if by magic. Like Mr. Ben. Just suddenly appeared. Don't know what happened. I started having this weird premonition that I was needed somewhere. I clicked open. Cracked my shoulder. I don't know what I've done to it. It's not just the back of the shoulder either. It's everything. It's the stroke side, so it could just be that. Something more awkward. Milking male horses and other farm animals for artificial insemination. Who was it who did that on Channel 5? Rebecca Lewis, wasn't it? The woman who was supposed to have been getting up to no good with David Beckham. She went from being the woman who shagged Bex to the woman who tugged off a pig live on TV. She was game for it, wasn't she? The Piano Man pick looks like the soap dispenser. That was disgusting. The soap dispenser that with the soap comes out of the nose, filthy. Ali, I didn't realise we had one, but we have. I've got a wheat bag, but the doctor said it'll clear up in time. But we have got a hot water bottle in the house, in the area, so I can sort that out. A horse's load is a huge load. Was that WB Yeats? Seamus Heaney. It was one of them, wasn't it? It was definitely a poem now. A horse's load is a huge load. There's no holding back, is there? Hence the long face. Are you alright? Your mum and gran would talk work at Christmas. Oh no, such should die. Let's prepare them. And then you'd ask prepare them. They go into how they would open the window so the soul could get out. Say what? 'Twas Heaney himself. It is. It's lyrical, you can hear it. A horse's load is a huge load. Remember, lads. Psychiatric patients eating shite and asking if you want more sauce. Ugh, man. You are dealing with absolutes. I don't want to say lunatics, they are, but you know what I mean. Dealing with people who are not as average people would be. I don't want to use the N word, but you know what I mean. Not as average people would be. Not behaving as the average man in the street would behave. Is that a Channel 5 programme idea? It should be. If you don't make it, Channel 5 will make it. They'll make anything, won't they? As I say, they were the ones who had that. It was a farmyard. Vanilla Ice was on there and someone else. Rebecca Lewis was tugging off a pig. I'll do it, she said. And then 2 days later, someone said we didn't need that doing. She just had, put her hand up and said, I'll do it, yeah. Whose load is a load like this? David, it's over to you. Yeah? Through the hole. It's gross, man. Terrible. Fucking awful. Someone should make that. And you get extra points if you get it by the sound. Less if you get it by the view. That looks like, yeah. There's legs in this. Mum was a nurse first, then became a psychiatric nurse. And she's the boss on a psych wing on a big hospital in your region. Do you know what? It must be hard work, but I can imagine that can be really, really fulfilling. helping people who really do need help. I mean, some stuff, if you're like a normal nurse, I'll stitch that for you, or I'll, that needs to go in plaster. Okay, it's done. Go home. Don't do anything for the next 3 weeks and you'll be all right. People need you constantly in places like that. Taste, oh, no. Although, we're talking Channel 5, so you never know, do you? Won't mention the other farm jobs, that might not be pleasant. Cleaning a horse's sheath. Nah, you're alright. I could possibly buy a small holding, but I'd fill it with cars. There'd be no animals there at all. Cars and YouTube studios. So they stuck an electric prod up the bum and gave them a mild tingle. Farm animals, that is. Or is this just how you treat the Sherpas, is it? Louise, or whatever you called yourself this week. You haven't been doing your jobs again, lads. Come, walk this way. If I'd walked that way, I wouldn't need the mild tingle. It's horrible, isn't it? Or does that... Oh, how do you do this? No, not how do you do this. Does that promote the product doing that? Giving them a mild tingle up the old cabriolet? I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know how it works. The fucking ins and outs. Didn't even mean to say that, sorry. Yeah. How do people learn how to do this? Animal husbandry. Here's a good idea. This is what really works. How do you know what really works? Filthy beggars. Your mum and sister as a nurse can't talk psychiatric stuff because your aunt is very clinical. Doesn't have any intuition when it comes to mental stuff. Worst farm job must be an American soybean farmer at the moment. Little bit of politics. It is very topical. Not going to go down well, is it? What we do is we sell 150% of our soybeans to China. What we're going to do is piss them off. Great idea. That's tangerine tits for you, isn't it? Yeah. How bored have you got to be, Ali, to say, let's try this, come on. Let's stick this cattle prod up as hoop. Lots of general nurses don't get the social, individual, psychiatric, psychological side. There's a lot to it, isn't it? You're both doing the same job, but completely different jobs. Used to work with a woman who made a good living from selling bull semen. Bullshit, no. How? I mean, who's she selling it to? Louise, who's she selling it to? Please tell me it's other farmers. There's not people just using this as a condiment, is there? I can imagine farmers are desperate for, if they can't get hold of a bull to come and service the cows, get a massive turkey basted and a bucket of bull's broth, and off we go, yeah. A horse probably backed up onto an electric fence. What happens if that one horse was kinky, though, and was into it? What happens if every horse ever since has been getting a cattle prod up its hoop, despite the fact that it doesn't like it, just because that one dirty bastard in the paddock over there? Oh yeah, go on. Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Oh, go on. Keep going. I'm almost there. Zzz. This is a short, isn't it? Are we doing this as a short tonight? I don't think so. You always appreciate your mum's insight into all. Yeah, your sister's now doing the same job and is nearly done with education. Good stuff, man. Bull semen's the new code word for Friday. The safe word. If things are going badly, I'll tip you the wink. Bull semen. Costed a fortune in postage. What kind of envelopes do you manage to keep that in as well? Is it a jiffy? It'll come in a jiffy. Uptime, Mandy, come on. No. Thank God it's bull semen. Yeah, I can't believe it's not bull semen. Can you? You did. You started it. You start. Well, you never started that, but you know what I mean. You started the chat. Louise stormed in there, though. We can't get away from that. My friend sells. What? Come again. What do you chat about on your lives? Whatever comes up. Wasn't expecting this one tonight. Very, very tempted because that looks a little bit. Voltron looks. Yeah, no, we won't do that. Apparently, somewhere. No, disgusting behaviour. Down with that sort of thing. Dad used to proudly wear a T-shirt with the slogan "Got a stiffy, come in a jiffy." Jiffy was condoms, wasn't it? Back in the day. It was. I mean, I know you get Jiffy envelopes, but Jiffy used to be a condom as well. Come in a jiffy, literally. Very poor indeed.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Please say the business has a pun name, like a hairdresser's. That kind of pun name, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Peniston Oils. Bull Seaman is a communications bureau in Copenhagen, and Bull Seaman is a movie from '95 with Ice Cube. Maybe Ice Cube's work as well. One of those rammed up the owl balloon knot. Take the bull by the horn. I remember when I first met her, she was constantly aggravating the bulls, which I just saw it as a red flag. Terrible behaviour. No more about P. Diddy since. Now he's too busy at the moment, I think. Being someone's prison wife. You're my wife now, Dave. He must be prized. I reckon inside jail he must be prized him. Prized possession. Unless he throws himself in with one of those gangs. That'd be a notch on your bedpost, that, wouldn't it? Did he? Yes, he did. He didn't want to, but he did. He's happy out, is he? Yes, prize bull. Strong like bull, my friend. You like, you won't, eh? I'll give you a special price, my friend, eh? It's took a bit of a dark turn, this. Yeah. Louise, I have questions that I will be asking. Many questions. Does she have to work a week in hand? Pay did he do it? Yep. The Louvre Master General Coup, yeah. You know nothing. Are you from Barcelona? You must know. I don't, not necessarily the ins and outs, but come on. Don't need to know the mechanics. Just Wagwan and Ting, fam. How do you know so much about it? Say nothing till you hear more. Yeah. Nod no winks as good as a... Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, it's gone fucking west here. Trying to explain this to someone. Siemens, who we call him. Yes, Louise, pumper for information. There weren't any in and outs. But you see, the bull thinks there was. Because you've got to be sneaky and trick the bull. He thinks he's giving it what for, doesn't he? Thinks he's getting right involved. Doing the old shoulder thing. Are you watching, lads? Yeah, that's where the farm hand comes from, isn't it? The farm hand over there. He's sorting your house. Imagine that. That must be the worst ever falling asleep with Miss World and waking up with Miss whatever. You know what I mean? That must be the worst of all times. He's giving it beans, looks away, and there's a little farmhand walking away doing that with his wrist and knackered. You have a week off. Bollocks, you can. So what do you do for a living? Don't ask. You'd rather tell someone you're a fucking Tory MP, wouldn't you, than that? What do you do for a living? I'm in politics. Disgusting behaviour. You've dragged this down to a terrible level, Louise. Terrible level. With your filth. Your gutter filth. See, here you go. It's coming out now. Literally. They set them up on a big frame with a big plastic bag and someone making sure the things go where they should. They have goggles. Fucking hell. Right. Oh, man. Do you know what? The devil is in the detail. The goggles. It's the goggles that do it for me. I think I'd want a snorkel as well, just in case. You know, man. But I've seen that with the frame and the plastic bag. But... fucking hell, man. Lube for all living. Oh, man. There's a viral video of a bull being released from a trailer into a field of cows. Realises where he is, goes wide-eyed, almost double takes the camera, moves and goes skipping off. We want a nose plug as well, just in case. Absolutely. Do not play Sean right now. Or perhaps...
It's going up, 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 it's there.
I won't sleep tonight, you know. I won't sleep tonight. No matter how tired I am. How am I going to make a short out of this? How? How is that going to work? And I can't say when the screen goes clean, you know what that means, because it's just horrible that now. Had to be done, sorry. That's just like the big red sign in the airplane on Father Ted, wasn't it? Don't press, and Dougal's looking at it. I had to, sorry. Sorry, Louise. Sorry. It's there. Filthy beggars, you. Filthy beggars. How do we get onto stuff like this? And why does it happen so often? Just sort of, something's dropped in there and all of a sudden it goes off on an absolute tangent. Donald started it. Well, the tiniest ripple started and then all of a sudden the tsunami came from the filthmonger up on Mount Pendle. What kind of friends have you got? What's a rating on FIFA or Trustpilot? It's got decent ratings on eBay. Can you give us a good review? I don't know. Bob? Seems happy enough. Fuck's sake. That's tsunami. Literally. Literally. Get the bucket ready. Get his back legs going. Get the bucket ready. Fuck's sake, man. It is the beauty of the bear's paws. You never know where it's going or coming. Tsunami, a gooey filth. Filth everywhere. Tell you what, there's money in that though. There's a muck in that tsunami. There's brass. Dwayne Eddies. Look up the Alaska thing. It's crazy and no one's reporting it. We'll have to look into that. Definitely look into that. Although I think I'd rather have that kind of tsunami than the one that we've just been talking about. Filth on film. It is filth on film. Oh yeah, I'd thought of that. It is filth on film, which it was not a song by Duran Duran. Filth on film. 2 minutes later, filth on film. All about the bull. Right, I can't take any more of this. Can I just go west here? Don't even know where I'm going. What's happening? Other, is it? Yeah, other. Can't deal with this. You've ruined me night. You've ruined me night. Go west. Young man, go west. Oh. There you go, there's the short. It's in there. It's there. Trying to keep it semi-clean. You'd have to, wouldn't you? At least give it a polish first. Oh, the chat. Alright. Ah, well. Fucking hell. Well, the screen is clean. You know what that means. Are we having a dance? Come on, are we? Are we having a boogie? Get your dancing shoes on. Let's go.
Another great night here at the Paris Pause. Folks, go give yourself a round of applause. We've had a good chat, told the odd joke. Now get in our hot tub for a post-stream soak.
And debt is what I calls debt.